Okay, I want to show you how I took this and turned it into $500 cash in my very first month of launch. Mind you, this was little to no advertising and with only $50 upfront investment. And I'm going to show you how you can do the same exact thing when you follow these steps. What's up, money makers? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diamond Chanel and I talk about all things finances, but specifically passive income. And let me tell you guys about this amazing business model where you can make hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars in your sleep, and people are doing it every single day. Very easily with little to no money whatsoever. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And because we don't do long intros here, we're going to get directly into the video. I want to make this very clear. Most of the things that I bring to you on this channel, I have done myself, and I have done a lot of things. So I'm able to sit here and tell you exactly how to get it done and tell you that it's very possible to turn this into hundreds of dollars very easily. The business model I used is called print on demand. Print on demand is a business model that allows you to make passive income by selling physical products and customizing them. However, you never actually touch the product yourself. You don't do any of the shipping, you don't do the manufacturing, you don't do the printing. All that you do is you come up with the creative piece and then you send it out to a manufacturer and it's all done for you. They send it out to your customers, they put the orders together, they handle all shipping costs and everything that has to do with the overhead. You don't even have to touch it, you don't have to deal with it, you don't have to do anything. This is why it's one of the best passive income business models, because you literally don't do anything. It's like a set and repeat type of business. So once you do it one time, the rest is taken care of for you. So most of the times when you hear about this, you hear about t-shirt businesses and how people do print on demand with t-shirts. However, t-shirts are not the only thing they can do print on demand with. And I actually encourage you to diversify your products because the t-shirt industry can be very competitive. Although I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to set yourself apart and to ensure that you get sales. But you have to stick through this video where I tell you exactly how to do a t-shirt business, but to differentiate yourself. Anyway, you could do things such as coffee mugs, phone cases, shower curtains, rugs, pillowcases, comforters, like the list goes on and on. Whatever physical product that you can have, you can do a print on demand business with that product. Okay, so let's get into how you actually get this done. You're going to sign up with the print on demand manufacturer who is either Printify, Printful, or Teespring, or there's some others out there, but these are the ones that are most notably known. So I would stick with those three websites. For the sake of this video, I know how to tell you guys more so about Printify because that is what I use for my business. I do enjoy Printify because you can see all the different categories that they have and all the different things that you could do, even doing notebooks, which is a great idea. Like I said, you don't want to just stick in the mindset of that you have to do a t-shirt business because there's so many other products that you can start your print on demand business with. So you want to look at these different things and get some ideas on what you believe that you can sell, especially if you already have some sort of business or you already have a platform. You want to go ahead and do products that coincide with what you're doing. Here's just an example of some of the designs that I have. They're pretty basic, and I actually paid someone from Fiverr to create the designs for me, or some of these designs I created on my own. So it just really depends on what you're going for, what type of look you have, and what kind of business you're doing. So you might want to hire a graphic designer, or if you're good at that type of thing, then you can do it yourself. You can also create these types of designs on places like Canva or Placeit.net. It's an amazing website that if you're going to do a print on demand business, you need to have this website with you. So I will actually do a video that continues talking about that because that's going to be very important, but it needs a video all by itself. Now that you figured out which platform you're going to use, we have to get into what you're going to be selling and what designs will work best for your audience. Here's just a little secret. I like to go on Etsy.com to see what is selling over there because you get to see how many comments and the top rated, reviewed, or best sellers products that are selling for different print on demand businesses. So here's what we get into, what print on demand businesses will actually sell. And the first one that's going to sell well is anything that provokes some type of emotion or relatability. So for example, here is a Etsy seller who sells t-shirts based specifically off of being a grandmother. This, of course, causes an emotional effect to anybody that has grandchildren because once you see this and it says Grandma, Nana, or Gigi, that then provokes an emotion because you have that love or that connection with your grandkids. And so these type of shirts honestly sell very well. I see that shirts that have anything to do with being a mom, having to be an aunt, an uncle, or any type of like family emotional relation kind of provokes that emotion. And also, I mean, it's such a widespread thing. How many grandmothers are in the world? How many mothers and aunties and uncles are in this world? And so you have a widespread of audience to really like choose from, which is a great thing. So I always say that you want to do something that is going to provoke some type of emotion, as this one. And as you can see, these shirts have done very well. And you can also see that this print on demand business owner has multiple variations of this same shirt over and over again, because once you find something that's selling, you want to go ahead and produce different colors, different sayings. And when you're doing a print on demand business, it doesn't cost you anything to make 100 variations of different products just to see what's going to hit and what's going to work, and just put it out there. And whichever one catches on, you want to go ahead and take that design and replicate it over and over and over again. Now, the second way to make sales is to create a design that is trendy. For example, here's a print on demand owner who used the phrase Free Britney, which is very trendy, very popular right now. And as you can see, they have had major success when it comes to sales. They have had over 20,000 products sell at over $22, which we can calculate that they've made over $500,000 on a Free Britney t-shirt. And mind you, the whole Britney Spears thing just happened, so they just recently made this money. Now, also going back into having different products and diversifying them and having a bunch of different variations for people to choose from. Once you find a winning design or a winning phrase, such as this person did here with the Free Britney, you can see that they have a bunch of different t-shirts, a bunch of different design and different colors, short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts that have the same phrase, Free Britney, that all do pretty well. And these shirts are additional income to the first one that we talked about. Now, the third thing that you want to consider when creating your designs and coming up with a logo or a phrase for your business is to have a movement behind it. I'm going to explain why my shirts did so well in the first month. This was because I mashed two things together, a movement along with something that was trendy. So at the time that I created my t-shirts designs, the Black Wealth Matters and Black Wealth Apparel was at the same time of the unrest that was happening from Black Lives Matter and the George Floyd protest. And because of this, a lot of people were in the mood of, first of all, purchasing from Black businesses, as well as shows any type of movement that is positive towards the Black community. And so I came up with the phrase Black Wealth Matters. And this was because like I said, I always talk about the importance of generational wealth in the Black community. So not only was it trendy at the time, but it was also something of a powerful movement, because I discussed the issues of the wealth gap between whites and Blacks. And when I talked about these different things, it also caused people to become emotional and to feel like this was a very powerful message, especially with everything going on. So you want to keep those three things in mind. You want to cause emotion, have something that's trendy, and also have a movement. And when you have all those three things wrapped up in one product, then you have a recipe for complete success. Let me show you one of my favorite brands that I actually purchased from that is a print-on-demand business, or at least they started as a print-on-demand business. They provoke emotion and they also have a movement. So let's do a quick dive into one of my favorite print-on-demand stores. They are called God is Dope. I actually reviewed them in another video. I have no affiliation to them. I just personally shop here and I enjoy them. As you can see, they have very simple designs, and we're going to go over to the fact that they know how to capitalize off of trends. So this design here was in response to the unfortunate death of Kobe Bryant. And you can see that they incorporated his colors, his numbers, which I'm very sure they sold pretty well on. Basically though, they are a Christian business, but I really appreciate how they know how to jump in and out of trends. As an entrepreneur myself, I always find that very fascinating. I always love how simple and sleek their designs are. However, it really captures people's attentions and is definitely a conversation starter when you're wearing that. And it also brings you closer to other people who are Christian, and people will ask, hey, where did you get that from? So that's a great marketing scheme as well. Their website photos show clearly who their audience is, who typically tends to be young Black Christians. And I love that they captivate this in the designs of their t-shirts as well as the pictures that they put. It's great marketing all around, great designs, but still very simple. And I honestly see a lot of celebrities wear this brand. So I just want to give you guys kind of an overlook on what you can do. And I hope that this is inspiring you and getting some sort of idea. Then when you take a look at the reviews that they have on their website, people mention the message. People mention how the t-shirt makes them feel. They talk about how it is a conversation piece and how they do get to connect with other Christians just from a t-shirt, which is really powerful. This is why I say that you want to provoke emotion. You want to make sure that there is some sort of message and that there is a trend behind your designs. That is how you're going to win. So stop. If you reached this part of the video, you guys know what time it is. It's time for you guys to leave me a smiley face emoji, a thumbs up, or a heart just to let me know that you made it to this part of this video, that you're liking the information. And if you learned something new, go ahead and tell me in the comments exactly what you learned new. So remember, you're going to go ahead and comment a smiley face, a thumbs up, or a heart to show me that you guys are still with me, and also make sure that you like this video in the meantime. All right, let's jump back into the information. So as you can see, this business actually uses Shopify, which I recommend that if you're gonna sell any type of t-shirt and you're gonna be advertising it, whether it be on social media through organic growth or you're gonna do paid advertisements, then I definitely recommend that you create a Shopify store over any other store, because Shopify actually has the best integrations when it comes to any type of drop shipping or print on demand business. It's very easy to connect Shopify with Printify, and it's also easy to connect it with Printiful. Therefore, you would have the best success when it comes to when people come to your website. They put in all of their personal information, their email address, their personal address, and then Shopify sends that information to the drop shipping store, which is either going to be Printify, Printiful, Teespring, and it just connects all together automatically, and you have to do absolutely nothing. This is how you make money in your sleep. Do me a favor, if you guys want to know more about how to build a Shopify store and how this all actually works, go ahead and put that in the comment section for me below. This was just a little introduction into a print-on-demand business and how you can use this to start making money in your sleep. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one.